Holy smokers, this no jokers. Welcome to Financial Education, Jeremy. Oh, what? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Reroute. Yes. Barry Charles. Welcome back to the Barry Charles Finance Channel. And yes, we're going to talk about Jeremy Lefebvre, financial education, public account, and where I would invest my money if I had a public account like his. Let's have a look at what Financial Education Jeremy's financial strategy is for his public account. So he, if you watching like a year ago, Beyond Meat is going to the moon. Tattoo Chef is going to the moon. Next week, Crash Bang Wallop, he is broke and out of money. But all kidding aside, Jeremy, from Financial Education, we're here to invest, and we'll see how his portfolio stacks up going into 2023. Remember to slam dunk the like button, because we want to have more and more Financial Education Jeremys to keep us entertained for a long time to come. And subscribe to the channel, because you would like to be in the best finance video spaces around the world, and this is one of them. Let's get to the public account $1.36 million portfolio. Yes, guys and girls, he will be doing a retake of this video soon enough, but I'm ready to rock and roll with what he had from 9 months ago. Let's have a look at his public account and how it looks at this stage. So he's got Tesla. He has 460k in Tesla, 235k in Tattoo Chef. As you will know, these are all the drop from the list price. 159k in Corsair, 100k in Revolve, 86k in Skyworks Solutions, Honest 83k, Meta Platform 71k. This is why he's probably not going to talk about it. Planet 64k, Dropbox 34k. His big winner would be Elf Beauty 25, gone up 60% this year. Can you believe it? Advanced Brands to 24k, and last of all, Voyager at 6.8k, and we know what happened there. He doesn't use margin, and he believes not to use margin in this public account, but he started to use margin this year, and what a mistake that was. But anyway, let's compare what he was saying in his video, and I will discuss my reasonings around it. So with Tesla, he said his explanation was that he thought Tesla did way better than what he suggested, expected. But how could he not? Really, he talked about Tesla on his channel heaps, but he didn't invest big time. Are you kidding me? For the amount of talk he made, he doesn't really show it in his investments. And he would be really, really, really rich if he had invested a lot more into Tesla back 3-4 years ago when he was talking about. But more recently, you would have noticed that he is starting to buy in Tesla. It's dropped so much, which is a very, very good point. If I'm looking at his portfolio so far, I think Tesla is too high a percentage, but I would still be looking to invest into Tesla, Revolve, Meta Platforms. They're really the only three I would consider. I had looked at Honest, but I just don't like the financials on that company, so I really rip shreds out of that one. But the other three are ones I'll be interested or I already own. What would I do if I was him in terms of what I think about Tesla and where I would be buying? I would keep on buying from here to 150. I think if you're buying Tesla under 150, you'll certainly double your money. Whether more than that, I don't know. But I think anything under 150, you'll easily double your money. Tesla's already had its biggest run of all. It could run again, but it will never run as big as what it has done. But yeah, Tesla, yeah, I think anything under 150, you will make money on. Tattoo Chef, well, it's even down a long way from where it is. It's probably like 10k now, or 23k, whatever. From 250k, he's lost so much. Is At the time he said it under delivered, and it continues to under deliver. And if he kept buying, which he did, it's a sad day for when this was $12 stock. Now it's $1. Unbelievable. It could be under $1. And also looking at being deregistered, but it's stayed on them for now. It's still on the stock exchange, but it could go. So do you want a bold prediction? 25% bankruptcy, 25% that it just stays where it is. But I still think there's a 50% chance that the stock could go to $5 and beyond if they can start making money and turn this ship right around. And then he could be looking like a genius if he hasn't sold out already. They still have total assets of 245 million and liabilities of 103 million, so that is no issue there. But the concern is that the liabilities have doubled in 1 year. That's obviously one concern. The free cash flow is also a concern because they're losing money. So yeah, to me, Tattoo Chef's a bit of another one, a big risk reward, especially at this price. It wouldn't be bad to dabble a few thousand in it and hope that it goes to 5. And it's a possibility it can. But how long do you have to wait for that 5? Could be a couple of years. So it's interesting what you want to do there. Corsair Gaming. The one thing about Corsair Gaming that he talked about, that that the world is opening back up, and less people are at home. Well, that was pretty obvious that was going to happen. So you could have bought in and sold out for someone looking at that invested in the Corsair. That was the best thing to do. I wonder if he has sold out of that position. I don't think so. He keeps talking it up, but it's something I probably would have done. And the fact that they've gone from a profit to net loss is very concerning to me, and I just want to invest in them. Let's have a look at Revolve. Yes, Revolve. Very interesting company. Jeremy basically said it was a hold for him, but it'll be interesting to see if he sold out when it started to drop. Why is the stock down so much? Really? The only really concern for them was a little bit less net income this year, but there's still more revenue. Actually, it's a good buying opportunity, I believe, in Revolve, if you think it's going to continue to grow, especially at around the $20 mark. So Revolve is an interesting company and could be a decent buy. Skyworks Solutions. It was a hold for Jeremy. It seems like a solid company, but like Big Shaw, Hathaway, yeah, you're probably not going to see huge gains out of this company, but a solid company. I would say you could invest into this company and hope for the best. But yeah, to me, not enough gains for me to look at. And the fact that it's not really growing that much is really a concern for me. Meta platforms, Facebook. He believes that profitability will be hurt long term with the Metaverse and Reality Labs, which is concerning for their profitability. But the immense amount of money the Metaverse can create for Facebook is absolutely, for me, why I think it could easily be a $500 stock, and it could go to $1,000. And Facebook, to me, is very underestimated, and I think it should be a great buy. They still have social media, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. Easy. easy money making machine, and the ad revenue will return. Don't you worry about that. Planet and Dropbox, I don't really have much to do with them, and I don't see much profitability in either of them, to be honest. Dropbox goes to 15, maybe you should invest into that one. But the interesting one here is Elf Beauty. It's very profitable and making big money. Revenue returns, continues to make revenue returns, and up 69% this year. So they're really a running making machine, and this is a company maybe you should look at investing into. Maybe not right now, but if the price dropped down $40 again, it would be a good time to buy it. But it's really a money making machine and should continue to go up. Avant, I have no real comment on that one as well, and we all know what happened to Voyager. A disaster. So that's a look at financial education, Jeremy's portfolio. So now what would I do if I had around $1 million to put into a portfolio? What would I do right here, right now? Pressure on, let's invest, let's take some risk, let's take some... So to me, Facebook, Apple, Google, Amazon, Tesla, they would be my main one. I mean, not my main ones, but like the ones that you say are solid. Then you got Revolve, Airbnb, Palantir, Teradyne are my ones that maybe make some growth. And Analyzed Capital, I need to have a dividend one in there, so they are in there as well. So I can at least put 10,000, invest more into these other companies as we go along. Yes, so that's where I would be looking at in my investment strategy. I mean, I could pick another 10, 20 stocks to add to that list, but that's where I'll be looking at investing. And there is also some small spec stocks that need to look at to see where you think that they could be the future. But anyway, that's enough from me. Remember to slam dunk the like button and subscribe to the channel, because finance is the way to go. Until the next video, have a great day out there.